if I could talk to people who knew you when you were a little kid, would they say, we knew he was going to be a big star?
No, they say he's a little shit. I was very shy as a kid, and I still basically am, believe it or not, a shy guy. I don't think people in show business are confident people. I think under all of it, they all think, Jesus, I'm lucky. Is anybody going to take this away from me?
Yes, we all. Yes,
yeah,
you're right.
Yeah.
Wells of insecurity.
Yeah.
All right, but so what makes you overcome the shyness? Wanting to share your music?
I'm kidding. People are going to think I'm an alcoholic.
Don't worry about it. This is going to ruin your complete reputation.
Jesus.
Do you think because you were the youngest child and doted on that gave you, that feeling of being something special?
Maybe, yeah, because I came from a family of singers. None of them were professional, but they all thought they could sing, because I remember when we used to have parties when I was this high, and all the relatives had come over and everyone was in a big sing-song and, getting drunk and falling down. Only, Christmases and birthdays. So I was surrounded by music, but I was the one that was very lucky, because my big brother still thinks he's a better singer than me.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. He hasn't figured it. Was there a time at which someone said, "Now you got to change that voice quality. That's never going to go over"?
No one's ever signed me. I got turned down by one of the big record companies in the '60s because they thought my voice was too rough. I remember I sang a Sam Cooke song called "Shake," and they said, "Well, we'd like you, but your voice is too rough." And there was a few other guys that came in the studio after me, and they were all like really, really pretty boys, but they couldn't sing. So I had the last laugh.
That old black magic has me in its spell. That old black magic that you...
When you're in the studio singing these great American songs, what does it take? Vocally is one thing, but the mood, what does it take to get you to bring out the lyrics, bring out the performance? Yeah.
Just a drink, that'll do me. I usually warm up for 3 or 4 takes, then I'll have a little rum and coke, and I'm in the mood immediately.
Rum and coke is your secret, eh?
That's my secret. The songs in themselves, just because of the lyrical content, it's so beautiful, you're immediately sucked into the era, no matter where you are.
Whether it's rock or the songbook, over the years, do people come and tell you that they make love to your music?
Would you behave yourself?
Never.
Well, I think there'd probably been a few illegitimate children to Tonight's the Night, maybe, I don't know, I'm sure.
Well, I have a more important question then. Whose music do you make love to?
I tend not to put music on when we're making love because I need to concentrate. I need to concentrate to get it right. You'd think I'd get it right now with 8 children, wouldn't you?
Yes, well, I think you've been, the practice is working well on you. Okay, you're about to have a new baby. Have the kids kept you young or worn you out?
Oh, that's a good question. A little bit of both, really. Penny and I have decided that as long as I'm not on tour, then I'll have to do my nappy duties, which I don't mind. I did it with all the other kids, so I'm cool with it. All the other kids are cool with it as well.
If I asked your kids what kind of a dad you are, what do you think they'd tell me?
They'd probably say Dad has become a much better dad in the last 15 years. Simply because I think where that comes from is, I was working hard at my career, especially when Kimberly and Sean were born. They're the eldest two, they're 30 and 31. So 30 years ago, I was still struggling, trying to make a living for myself. And consequently, that I didn't see as much of those two as I would like to have, but I think they would probably say Dad's made it up since.
You are one of the most optimistic, happy people, or you certainly seem like that when I see you. But you've had your bumps in the road.
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to do all that to get where you are today?
Give me a bump and I'll tell you the story behind it.
Well, let's see. Women, marriages,
bumps.
substance...
You have to go through all those things in life. That's what I'm trying to, tell my 16-year-old son now. These are all, learning experiences, make you a better man in the end.
We all know about your charity work and your health scare. Do you feel like you're living on borrowed time sometimes?
No, are you kidding me? I had thyroid cancer. I had it diagnosed one day, the next day I was in hospital, and the next day I was out and I'm fine now. I was extremely lucky. That's really depressing, living on borrowed time. Oh, he's dead. Oh.
Well, with a new record coming out, will you be watching the sales? Will you, does it feel like it starts all over again
Yeah,
when
it
you're on
does.
tour or a new record? Yeah.
Well, you want it to do well. I mean, I wouldn't throw myself off the top of the Eiffel Tower if it didn't, But I'd love it to do well, I really would, because I firmly believe this is the best American songbook that I've made.
But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I got you under my